I found a job out of college and worked very hard all day, every day, and as a result, I was promoted to section manager at a young age of 30. It's a startup company as well, so they have many open executive seats. The job itself is also very fulfilling, so I'd like to continue working hard from now on as well. Phew, I'm freaking exhausted. I got a conference first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight. I pulled the tab on my beer and slammed it down. I didn't want it to affect my work performance, so it was just one. Drinking too much isn't good for my health. I could just quietly hear the clock in my room ticking away. My life is so empty! I was starting to experience a sense of danger and urgency because of my daily life that had nothing of real substance. I put so much work and focus into work that I'd forgotten to take care of my private life as well. Because of that, I've never met a single person, even at age 30. But a lot of women nowadays don't want to go out to drinking parties anymore, and I'm afraid to be called out for sexually harassing someone, so I keep everyone at arm's distance. What, go to a known flirting spot? No. That's not like for meeting the love of your life, right? And I'm afraid of catching something in places like that. I don't have any real obvious hobbies either. I'm just gonna be a sad old man who's got nothing going for him other than work at this point. I was talking to myself, but for some reason, it was all conversational talking. Just because I get promoted and make more money, I don't have any place to use it, so it just keeps saving up. I thought about buying a house, so I've been putting a lot of it into investments, but I want you to look around and think about it. I'm gonna be in a big house all on my own? That's way too sad and empty. I guess I should just go to some matchmaking service.
Ah, it's the section manager! If you're going to go out and eat, then you should have invited us to go too.
Sorry, I didn't think that the younger generation would be interested in eating noodles nowadays, you know?
What are you talking about nowadays? Of course we'll eat some noodles. And you're not old or anything either, Chief. You know, I feel a huge gap between us since you've been promoted.
The two girls who sat in front of me like the seats were meant for them are my employees, Keiko Muto, who's known to use light-speed magic because she's too incredibly fast with her work, and Nobuko Hashimoto, who's known as the Queen of Destruction, and is very slow at her work, although she looks cool and elite. I was in charge of mentoring these two when they started working here, so it's really weird to me that they're now referring to me as section manager.
Hey! The fact that we ran into the section manager means that we don't have to pay for lunch anymore!
You know...
Would you be alright if I choose this one?
Okay, fine, whatever. Order what you want.
You're awesome, Chief.
That's too light.
I want the fried chicken combo.
My employees know exactly how to use me.
That's so mean. It's nothing like that at all. We really do respect you, you know. Yes, we will repay you with our bodies. Would you like me to kiss you then?
I feel like I'm gonna taste your food. The status and dignity of a boss are non-existent in this relationship. I mean, all in all, we got along well since they started working here, I think. So it's fine.
Oh yeah, if you want, would you like to go out for drinks today? I'll even give you a small bonus.
What are you talking about, service? You're going to make me want to pay for something, but I'm sorry. I'm busy today.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
I'm actually going to be going to a matchmaking service to see if they can match me up with someone.
Huh? Pardon me, I haven't really been cleaning my ears as much, so I couldn't hear you well. Could you say that one more time? Where did you say you were going to again? This is really important, so please don't mess around or anything either.
What I'm saying is that I don't really have anyone in my life, and it doesn't seem like I've run into anyone either, so I was thinking of going to a matchmaking service.
Whoa, what the hell? You are the worst, Chief! You are such a backstabber!
Backstabbed you? I mean, yeah, I'm sorry that I turned down your invitation to come out for drinks with you tonight, but...
That's not what we mean. The frickin' matchmaking service? When you've got two lovely employees who are so cute and admire you so much? That's right, matchmaking services? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke?
I'm not joking at all. I'm just getting older now, so I was thinking that it was a good idea to start considering to settle down. I don't know why, but the two employees started pushing towards me.
What do you mean, settle down, Chief? What, are you going to try to become some kind of rock or something?
That's not what I mean!
That's not important. What's important is that you've met plenty of people without going to a frickin' matchmaking service.
Where? I was so confused because I didn't know where I could run into someone. Where do they think I've run into people?
Right here! That's right, I'm right here.
I looked at them with a confused look on my face. Eventually, I couldn't stop the laughter from exploding out. That's a good one. Why are you two both teasing me at the same time? We're completely different in age, so I'm sure that some old guy like me isn't good enough for you two. I don't know what to do about those two. I'm used to being messed with like that, but I guess I really don't have any dignity or status as a boss to them. I mean, sure, they're both cute and have great styles, but I'm their boss, so if I were to be interested in them, it would definitely be sexual harassment. Besides, I don't really dig into personal lives, but I'm sure that the two of them probably have boyfriends too. I'm not jealous at all, I swear! I screamed and yelled in vain. This is not what I was expecting at all. I went to a matchmaking service, STF, but the results were not looking too good for me. After some light counseling, they introduced me to a few people, but I put it on hold. I have some hesitation when it comes to choosing someone based on something akin to a resume.
What's going on, Chief? You look tired. Yeah, you look under the weather. I was planning to invite you out for some drinks, but should we not do that?
Well, you know, some things happened yesterday. Oh darn, I made my employees worried about me when they didn't need to be. I'm a failure of a boss.
Wait, yesterday? You mean you really went to the matchmaking service? You're such a backstabbing betrayer. I'm not going to forgive you.
Wait, what's going on, you two? You're scaring me.
Where's our bond? The bond of the Holy Trinity!
I don't know what you're talking about. When did we have that bond?
Oh, okay, I see. If that's how you feel about it, then you better be ready.
Wait, hang on a second. What are you so up in arms about?
We're not up in arms. It's just a line that I've always wanted to say from before. I mean, I'm pretty mad though. But that's not the point. This is why. Ugh, I'm so glad I prepared for this. You need to accept this. I can't keep working with you, Chief.
Muto and Hashimoto each handed me a single sheet of paper. They were requests to transfer departments. No way. I was being careful about that. I'm definitely not dreaming right now. This is reality. My employees just shoved transfer requests into my face. I'd apparently turned into an annoying boss known for harassment without my knowing. I don't know when, but I'd been hurting you two, huh?
That's right. How are you going to take responsibility for this? Your irresponsible and insensitive behavior has hurt my sensitive, fragile female heart. It's bad.
I'm sorry. If there's anything I can do for you, I will. The job of management isn't to just do whatever task is assigned to you by others. Managing your employees is just a part of the job, and a boss whose employees lose faith is not fit to be a boss. I don't have much experience in life, so maybe management was a little too much for me. I felt really guilty for the two. Okay, I'll be sure to talk to the higher-ups to see if they'll accept your transfer request.
Really? You've just given us verbal consent. You can't just take that back now. Higher-ups? What do you mean? You mean your parents or something?
They were both overjoyed, and that meant that they were just that separated from me already. I might need to talk to my parents and really rethink my priorities as well. So, what department did you two want to transfer out into anyway? I was completely thrown off at rock bottom, but I looked at the papers anyway. It's not like there were many departments, but they were very important employees. I want to be able to help them out and accommodate their wishes as much as possible. The content that was written on the transfer request didn't make any sense to me. I tried interpreting it in a variety of different ways.
what are you doing, sir?
Oh, you know, apparently my language skills have been dropping because I can't seem to interpret this correctly.
Oh my gosh, you're so silly, aren't you? I've written very clearly on the papers. That's right. You are so silly, aren't you, Chief? Look here.
When I went to the matchmaking service, I told them that I would like to meet someone who was interested in not being a housewife and working together, but there were actually quite a few people who were interested in just becoming housewives. I guess if you want to say the man isn't hardworking enough, then that's that. But I don't know if hoping for something that's very unlikely is really worth it, though. I stood up and headed over to the vending machines to buy some coffee. I normally had a sweet tooth, but this time around, I was drinking my coffee black. I caught up with my thoughts. Black coffee is indeed bitter, just like how I feel inside right now. What?!
Sir, your reaction is really slow. What was that weird empty time where he didn't react?
I smacked my desk hard and stood up. What the hell is this? Are you two messing around? It was too far for it to just be a joke. Chewing out and scolding your employees is part of the boss's job as well.
You're the one that isn't taking this seriously, Chief. Yeah, you're the worst.
I'm sorry. I think...
You're too weak, sir. Come on, be a little tougher. You know that your wife is going to have you on a short leash like that. By the way, I've got a variety of leashes, and they're all very short.
Huh? This isn't a joke or something, is it?
Do you think I'm joking around, sir? You need to stop being so dense, sir. We both really like you.
I couldn't help but twitch.
We're flirting so hard with you and you just don't notice at all? You going to a matchmaking service is totally a betrayal, isn't it?
I smelled a sweet scent, and I couldn't help but feel my thoughts slow down and become dizzy. You two must be misunderstanding something. I'm sure you'll find someone who's better than some old guy like me.
If you say something else that makes no sense, I'm going to make sure you understand you're what I want on a bed.
Oh, come on. Why would you choose me when you're so experienced, Muto?
Huh? Don't worry, sir. I'm actually a
Not asking!
Yeah, I am too, though.
Don't just reveal that information like that. Please, take better care of yourselves.
I'm sure that you'll take good care of me, sir.
There was nothing that has happened to us that would build that kind of trust.
What are you talking about, sir? You treated us so kindly when we just had started working here, and you made us fall for you. Yeah, you looked at us like you were some kind of seduction master. Alright, you need to decide now, sir. Either you come to a hotel with me, or you go to a hotel with me. If you really can't choose, then we could both go together as well. I'm not against it.
I am! Is that really something that you should be saying all shyly? Okay, I got it. You two need to calm down first, okay? Just calm down, huh? I was trying to get out of this emergency that I suddenly found myself in, so I tried my best to calm them down. At this point, I'm definitely going to be a boss who messed with his employees. They're definitely going to fire me without any hesitation. It's not just going to be sexual harassment, but the whole office is going to be hell on earth. Maybe my prayers were working to them. They slowly started letting go of me.
You're not going to just go to the matchmaking services anymore, are you?
No, definitely not. I will never do that again. And my head hurts too. So I actually think I don't feel good either.
Well, fine then. I suppose we can get a hotel another day.
Oh, that's gonna happen, huh? I'm so sorry, goodbye! I immediately started sprinting the opposite direction and left the whole scene behind. What? What was that? Apparently, you suddenly become popular out of the blue, but this is not the kind of thing that should be happening. That's not what that means! It's good that I'm being admired by my employees, but it's way too much in the wrong direction. The two of them have a bright future ahead of them. I don't want this romance crap to be affecting my future. What the hell do I do? My head really did start to hurt. I bought some painkillers and stomach medicine before going straight home, without wandering around. Who's here at this time of night? Yes, I don't want to buy anything from you. I opened the door, and there stood Muto and Hashimoto.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's been so long, sir. I figured that was more than enough time for you to think things through.
That's way too fast! It's literally only been a few hours since we last saw each other. Wait a second, what's up with all that luggage that you're bringing?
Excuse us. You live alone, right? Alright, I'm going to look for the nudie mags.
Ha, you idiot. No one buys nude mags anymore. It's all on the computer.
You know that the root of all evil is talking too much.
Damn it! I'd already dug myself my own grave. I just pushed them to stop and asked them what was going on with them. So, why did you two suddenly come all the way to my house?
Because you might go into a marriage counseling service or matchmaking service or something when we're not looking. Yes, your trust is basically non-existent at this point, isn't it?
You were coming here because you wanted to keep me under observation?
And besides, you looked really sick today, so I was really worried about you.
I'm sorry. I just kind of ran into something crazy yesterday.
Oh, something crazy? You could just kick whatever crazy thing in the face and you'd be done.
Stop acting like I'm some kind of weird husband who likes to commit domestic violence.
I mean, you're very kind, so I don't think that you'd ever commit any kind of domestic violence, but in order to test the chemistry of each other, it's important for the two of us to live together first.
Huh? I think I asked this a second ago, but what's up with all that luggage that you brought? The two of them had a bunch of luggage almost like they were planning on staying over somewhere.
We're going to start living here with you starting today!
Come again?
We're going to monitor and maintain your health too, so please don't worry about it. Peace.
I don't know what you want me to do with that peace sign.
I told you this evening, but I really like you, Section Manager. I like you so much. You really cut me deep, going to a matchmaking service. There is no more time to waste anymore. No more wiggle room.
Huh? Wait, you were serious about all of that? They were saying something that sounded very much like a joke, but they had totally serious looks on their faces. What?!
We're going to have a fight now over who's better suited to go out with the section manager, Nobuko-chan. You bet your butt that I'm in. I'm going to beat you to a pulp, Keiko-chan.
I said calm down, you two! You're scaring me!
Do not get in the way, sir. I'm going to give this naive fool a hearty dose of reality. You're only going to be able to be talking all that smack now, before we do anything. Just make sure you spend a little bit time writing up the loser's speech.
And we're suddenly fighting each other?! I think that I just have to accept this at this point. They clearly admired me in more than one way. I never noticed a single time that I was around them. Ever since they started working here, I quietly and patiently taught them how to do their jobs. I listened to their concerns, and I even helped them out with some worries. I can't believe that this is the result of that. I never should have gone to any matchmaking service. But wait a second, am I really going to live with these two from now on? There are two beautiful young women in my house. That's a freaking harem! That's a threesome! I raised these employees so carefully, so I can't actually choose which one is more important to me. I'm starting to get tired of dealing with this. I'm really fatigued in general as well, so I can't really think straight anymore. The two of my employees suddenly asked me out, and now they're demanding I live with them. How am I supposed to keep up? Whatever the case, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to abandon thinking about it for now. I'm just gonna look over and fight! The two of them both KO'd each other, and that was the end of that day. Good morning. Something smells really good. I woke up to see Muto and Hashimoto standing there. Apparently, I wasn't just imagining what had happened last night. I've never wished something be a dream that badly. I was drawn by the scent and looked at the table, where I saw a lovely breakfast waiting for me. You two made all of this?
Apparently, I'm going to make better breakfast, and Nuboko-chan is going to make dinner. Please tell me what you like, so I could cook it for you.
I could feel a sense of human compassion that I had missed for the longest time living alone. A single tear was shed.
What's going on, sir? Did you want toast instead of all this?
No, it's nothing like that. I just really like it because it's also homey and comfortable.
Oh, really? Well, we did this kind of thing at home, so it's nothing special. You are starving for compassion and love, sir. It's okay. Don't worry. I will love you unconditionally. Oh, hey! That's my job! Sir, let's go take a bath together later. I will wash your back for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I kind of just let the thing play out because I couldn't say anything. But are you two really planning on living together with me?
Are you really going to ask that after we've come this far? I've already broke the lease with my apartment, so I have nowhere else to go. And me as well. I'm getting all the furniture packed up and ready, so I'll eventually send it here.
You two are moving way too fast with all of this!
I understand what you're trying to say, sir.
I see. Well, I knew you were an elite employee, Hashimoto.
Thank you so much, sir. It is a little too small to live in a house with the three of us.
That's definitely not what I was getting at.
Then how about we find a room for all of us to live together in today? I'm going to be at our new love nest. We need to find new furniture and whatnot as well.
The situation is continuing to escalate without my knowing.
Oh, it's okay, sir. But we have to make sure that the bed is at least a double size.
Why is this happening to me? I had a flashback of all of the memories I had with the two of them. Who knew that it would turn into this? I've been trying to be a good boss and trying to be considerate for the two of them. I looked at them with massive smiles on their faces and made up my mind. I'm gonna talk to the section chief.